In this video, I'm going to talk about why did I sell my Tesla holdings. Okay, did I sell it completely, and at what percentage gains did I sell it? Are something interesting which I'm going to talk about in this video. And from the sale proceeds, which interesting stock did I buy? What was the reason behind the buying of that stock? I'm going to cover all these beautiful things in this video. But before we get started, let me just introduce myself. Hey guys, I am Mahesh Patil. I am a stock market trader and investor. If you wish to learn stock markets, or for that matter, if you wish to follow my journey in US markets to be specifically, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification icon. Also, make sure you subscribe to the Telegram channel. The link is provided in the description section for instant updates. Okay, so let's get started. So, first of all, let's try to understand when did I buy the stock of Tesla. All right, if you had seen this video which I had posted like almost like 3 days back or something like that, in this I had clearly discussed the reason of me buying Tesla, and I bought the Tesla share at the range of 297 around. Okay, 297 around, and I talked about my first targets which I'm looking. If the targets come up very easily, very fast and furious, I look to sell the Tesla share in the range of 369 or round about that level. So it was roughly like a 13 to 14% gains, because if I wish to take a swing trade in American markets, at least I need to aim for 10 to 20% looking at the cost involved in the trade and all those other things. Okay. So clearly I had mentioned this thing in this particular video of mine, all right, which I had posted. And finally, what did Tesla do? If you go ahead and check at Tesla, exactly it had reached the levels of roughly like 336. Okay, 336 it had reached. Okay, I did not wait for the 366 levels, because I was like, if I'm getting within one session, this was a session actually where I bought the stock, but session one, session two, okay, T plus 2 days, within T plus 2 days, if I'm able to make a more than 12% returns, a beautiful returns on a stock like Tesla, which is highly overvalued for that matter, which is currently trading at a PE ratio of 191.99, I was like, okay, this is a perfect trading play on which I have made a fast and furious profit, as well as this was one of my biggest position in my portfolio so far, and hence I said, okay, it's time to book profits. So the $297 investment, which had reached to roughly like $36, I have kept, of course, some quantity of shares. That's roughly like $38 is pending in this account. Amount of holdings are pending in the Tesla, but I removed my capital and just have left my profits to ride. Let's see where Tesla goes. I'm happy that I have able to withdraw the capital completely. So that was the main reason, because of technical momentum, that pure technical momentum which I was able to see. I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and take profits. And secondly, of course, this gaps which are going to come, the gap which is created over here, the gap which is created over here on the Tesla stock is going to get buried someday or the other. Okay, it's going to get filled someday or the other. So rather than holding the stock, I sold it out, and if it comes down, I will always look to re-enter with a fresh position. Okay, so now coming to the stock which I have bought, but just to give you an update with respect to my portfolio, all right. So I've just started this portfolio just in the month of May with a $50 investment, and I've been adding slowly and steadily capital to this account. So far, I've reached account size has reached roughly $1,100. Not, I would say, not that big, but still a sizable amount into four figures. So slowly and steadily, I'm going to keep on increasing my positions into this large cap, mega cap kind of company, so I could trade, and out of trading, whatever profits are remaining, I could leave it forever, so the shares could continuously keep on growing, because all these are growth companies which 10 years, 20 years down the line are going to again hit ridiculous amount of market cap levels. Okay, so now let me just go ahead and talk about which was the next stock I switched to. All right, I switched to, all right, I did not switch, there's no stock called as BTC, all right, but since Bitcoin and the crypto market has started to boom suddenly, okay, I thought it's about time to go and cash in on it with respect to buying a stock which is called as Coinbase Global. So as you know, Coinbase is a broker, and brokers make a lot of money whether a trader loses or makes. doesn't matter, but broker will always make money. They have a very strong cash flow. Okay, company is currently valued at $65 billion with P ratio of 50. Of course, better than Tesla, which was at 190. I sold at 190. I've gone back, gotten my investments back to 50. Okay, the company is not giving any dividend as such as of now, but again, these are futuristic companies. If today Bitcoin, okay, if you have read about Michael Saylor, he's predicting Bitcoin, which is currently at $100,000, to reach $13 million in the next 20 years. So these guys are gonna make a lot of money. All right, during the process, these people are gonna make a lot of money. So of course, Coinbase is gonna be a major long-term bet into my account. Looking at the crypto exposure which I wish to have in my portfolio in form of indirect investments, not direct investments, but indirect investments where the traders will do the work for us and we'll just relax and enjoy. So at what price I've got into this? So I've got into the Coinbase global stock roughly at the range of 254 levels. Okay, I'll just bring out the Coinbase chart in front of you. So Coinbase. So it has in yesterday's session, it gave a massive gap up. Okay, now just look at the pattern once again. What a beautiful pattern formation has taken place. If you look over here, it's kind of a shoulder, head and a shoulder, and nice breakout. So there is a nice rounding bottom formation clearly visible on the charts, and there is a nice break in the neckline. And not just that, the stock has also started to trade above the critical 200 simple moving average mark, which I religiously follow, because this is the make or break line for a bear market to a bull market for that particular stock or for that particular index. All right, maybe the stock might come down for whatever reasons, but I have taken a position. All right, my clear targets in this is at least the stock should reach this 300 zone. All right, because again over here multiple sell points, there's a multiple sell points are coming over here, previous candles. Okay, so first target is going to be somewhere in the range of 300 to 311, and the next target logically works out to be the 354 zone. But it depends upon how fast the stock could move. Okay, if the stock today itself moves by another 15-20%, I will dump the position and I'll just exit it out, and of course leave the profits quantity riding. But in this position personally, I'm looking to hold if possible for the 20% target, because I'm really expecting with the Bitcoin and the crypto world having a blast into the altcoin markets and all those kind of things, I think so Coinbase should do really good, right? Guys, that's it from me from today's video. All right, I'll be shortly bringing my complete portfolio in front of you guys. I'm just waiting for my completion of 100 subscribers. After 100 subscribers are completed, I will reveal my complete portfolio with you all guys. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and share this channel with other people who are interested to invest in American markets, be it an Indian or a US investor or a global investor. I'm here to share my dollar-based American assets portfolio. Every entry, every exit, the reason, the failure, the wins, all those things, just as if today we had explained in my stock of Tesla, the reason, and like that kind of an example I'll keep on giving on regular basis. So you'll get to learn a lot. All right. I'm Mahesh Paril. Have a wonderful day ahead. Namaskar.